So I had this awesome experience when I was younger where I got to spend some time on an actual working sheep farm. And one of the things that struck me was how the herd of sheep changed when the actual shepherd was around. See, we could help them, we could take care of them, but sheep are always skittish and uneasy. And then you'd see the shepherd walk up, and it's like all of a sudden the whole herd would change, and there would be this peace about them. They would know where to go. They would know who was going to protect them. They would feel safe. So we get a glimpse of that in the gospel this weekend. So Jesus' apostles have just come out from preaching the gospel, from preaching the kingdom, and they're tired, and the crowds are constantly pressing in on them. So Jesus says, come away to a lonely place. And so they set off in a boat trying to get away from these crowds. But the people of the crowds hear about this, and so they rush ahead, hoping to meet the boat as it comes to get more of Jesus. And so when the boat arrives, Jesus walks off, and the crowd is already pressing in. It says the multitude is there. And so we see this beautiful saying in the gospel that Jesus has pity on them because they were like sheep without a shepherd. Well, I understand that. Sheep without a shepherd, they have no peace. They have a real unease about them. And we see this in the world, right? The whole world is kind of like a bunch of sheep without a shepherd. Truly, deep down, people are terrified. What's going to happen next? Where do I go? Who's going to feed me? Who's going to take care of me? Who's going to make me safe? But we see it time and time again when a person comes to the Lord and actually makes him the center of their life, makes Jesus Christ their shepherd, all of a sudden that wonderful peace that only he brings settles into their life. And it's like they have a direction. They have safety. They know where to go. And so at these times in our life, when there's turmoil, when there's trouble, when there's a lack of safety, when there's just a lack of knowledge of what's going to happen in the future, we need to remember and be like these crowds. Rush forward. Meet Jesus where he's gonna land. Be at his feet. Learn from him and make him our shepherd.